Welcome back to Postcards Between Pages, where we sip something warm and wander through stories, cities, and the spaces in between. I'm Kristen, and today's postcard is a little different. It's not from a place I've been, but from a place I wish existed. A place where Paul Revere and Matt Damon might stand side by side, where Clara Barton and Lizzie Borden share a hallway, where wax and wonder collide. Today we're dreaming up a Massachusetts edition of Madame Tussauds. Massachusetts is a state that lives in stories, from the cobblestones of Boston to the haunted shores of Salem, from Harvard's ivory towers to Fenway's green monster. This place is a living museum, so why not a wax one? Madame Tussauds, founded in London in 1835 by Marie Tussaud, has become a global phenomenon. With locations in New York, Las Vegas, Hollywood, and even Nashville, it's surprising that Massachusetts, home to so many iconic figures, doesn't yet have one of its own. According to tourism studies, wax museums consistently rank among the top indoor attractions for families and international visitors. They blend education, entertainment, and Instagram appeal. And in a state where history and pop culture constantly intersect, the potential is enormous. Let's start with the obvious. The revolutionaries a Massachusetts wax museum could feature include Paul Revere mid-ride, lantern in hand, John and Abigail Adams seated at a writing desk, letters between them, Frederick Douglass, who gave powerful speeches in Boston City Center, and Clara Barton, founder of the American Red Cross, posed in a Civil War field tent. These figures aren't just statues, they're conversation starters. They invite visitors to step into the past, to feel the weight of history in a way textbooks can't replicate. Now let's pivot to the present. Imagine a room dedicated to Tom Brady mid-throw, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck holding their Good Will Hunting Oscar, Mindy Kaling seated at a writer's desk, Conan O'Brien mid-monologue, or Elizabeth Warren at a town hall podium. And yes, even with statue of Whitey Bulger, because true crime is part of the cultural conversation. A Chamber of Shadows room could explore Massachusetts' darker stories, from the Boston Strangler to the Gardner Heist Museum. Wax museums aren't just for selfies. They're immersive, tactile, and surprisingly emotional. Studies show that experimental learning, touching, seeing, and standing beside, boosts retention and empathy. For school groups, tourists, and locals alike, a Massachusetts wax museum could be a field trip destination, a rainy day refuge, or a cultural hub with rotating exhibits. Think Massachusetts Women in STEM or Writers of the Bay State. And with Madame Tussauds' recent sustainability initiatives like recycled materials and energy-efficient lighting, it could be a greener attraction too. So here's your postcard. A ticket stub for a museum that doesn't exist. One where you can walk through a waxy Fenway Park, sip tea with Louisa May Alcott, or stand beside Malcolm X in Roxbury. Massachusetts deserves a Madame Tussauds, not just for the fame, but for the stories, for the chance to see ourselves reflected, flaws, brilliance, and all, in wax. Until next time, keep wandering between the pages.